myself like, what the fuck is going on? Asking God for help, like what the fuck I'm doing wrong. He ain't giving me no answers, I figured it out myself. Got tired of asking questions, I'm tired of looking for help. Man, I can't win for losing, I'm steady taking these losses. Had to bury greed and chink, same week, 2 different coffins. Man, that shit'll traumatize you when it ain't trying to. Everybody shedding tears, you trying not to cry too. They say they feel my pain, but they don't know how much I'm hurting. Mama told me pray, it usually helps, but it ain't working. Just the numbness pain, I'm popping.
Mattered whether or not they had no background that enabled them to become socialized into the fabric of society. It doesn't matter whether or not they're the victims of society.
And the system's been around for a long, long time. And it's designed for us to fail.
They must be taken off the street.
Yo, Pig.
Hold on, man.
Man, where the hell you at, man?
Hold on, man. See, you just dropped some mathematical, some fact sabbatical shit on them. That right there was deep.
Yeah, it was deep and fast.
Yeah, it was deep and fast. I was getting my tissue and shit because I thought it was going to be a little bit longer. I was preparing for tears, you know, because
you see Uncle Joe was on there.
Man, hey, y'all don't know, y'all don't remember him, and what was the chick that was running? He threw her under the bus. I forgot
who you talking
about. Man, I forgot her name. See, this is
hey, man. LPs, man. R.I.P. Coolio, man.
Yeah, man. Yes.
R.I.P. Coolio,
man. Gangsta Paradise, man.
You said it, I did.
You want to tell me what this is all about?
As I walk through the valley of the shadow of death, I take a look at my life and realize there's nothing left. Cause I've been blasting and laughing so long that even my mama thinks that my mind is gone. But I ain't never crossed a man that didn't deserve it. Me be treated like a punk, you know that's unheard of. You better watch how you're talking and where you're walking, or you and your homies might be lying in chalk. I really hate the trip, but I gotta low. As they croak, I see myself in the pistol smoke. Fool, I'm the kind of G the little homies wanna be like, on my knees in the night, saying prayers in the street light. Been spending most of their lives living in the gangster's paradise. We've been spending most of their lives living in the gangster's paradise. We keep spending most of our lives living in the gangster's paradise. We keep spending most of our lives living in the gangster's paradise. Look at the situation.
Hey, man, that fat dude sweated through the whole video. Did you peep that out?
Hell yeah. That was work. Yo, it was Anita Hill. It was when the shit went down with my man Thomas. And Anita Hill went to testify. You know, Biden, he stepped in and went against their shit, wouldn't let nobody else testify to collaborate her
what was her name?
Anita Hill.
Anita Hill,
remember,
yeah. Uncle Joe
too. What's my man name? The pubic in the shit. Thomas, the dude, the black dude.
Oh, you talking about the judge?
Yeah.
Oh shit, his name he a token nigga. That nigga name shit. God damn it. I can't remember
it either, man.
Yeah.
And like, yeah.
Clarence something like
Clarence Thomas.
Yeah.
Thomas.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah,
Yeah,
dude was a fucking perv and shit.
yeah,
That
piece
dude.
of work. Hey man, Loretta Lynn kicked the bucket too. Remember Loretta Lynn, country
No.
singer?
Who?
Yes, that might be before your time. She was a country singer, big time. The coal miner's daughter, Loretta
Oh,
Lynn. She was 91. She kicked
she
the
was
bucket
black.
too. R.I.P. to her.
She was black.
Nah, she was white. Country singer.
Wow. That. Hey, see, we are for fair and equal rights, white or black, pink, yellow, or Hispanic. We are there for everybody on this show. You know what I'm saying? He's not
Absolutely.
pro-black to where he don't fuck with white people. He love white people too. He said some
I
shit
got,
about some white folks that we ain't even know nothing about. Who the fuck the bitch is? He done
I
called
got,
the shit
uh,
out.
I got a lot of white friends, man. Shit,
Ever since he
I'm just pro
became a
black.
Republican, ever since he became a Republican, white lives matter too. Shout out to Kanye and Kennedy.
White lives matter, man. Your boy Kanye, he's something else, man. Your cousin
Yeah.
Kanye, your cousin
Hey,
Kanye, something else, man.
hey, man. You know I fucks with Cuddy Kanye, man.
Man, he's something else, man.
I got it. I got it as soon as I seen it. You know what I'm saying? Like it's cool to be sarcastic and shit, and
Yeah,
and 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 to be an asshole nowadays. So I get it. Black Lives Matter shirt
him and
wouldn't have
Candace
had the
Owens.
same
You know
effect.
him and Candace Owens, my big dummies. Hold on.
And a black and white.
Dummy. You big dummy. You big dummy. You big dummy. You big cold-blooded dummy. You big dummy. See what you did? Oh no, you big dummy. Oh no, you big dummy. You dummy.
Sarcastic or not, man, they my big dummies, man. Candace
Hey,
Owens
you
and
just
Kanye
proved that
West,
white
man.
lives matter,
Look
motherfucker.
at this shit. Look at this
You
shit,
just
man.
did it. Hey, yo, I need a Trump hat. I need a Trump.
You need a
Yo, I need to
Trumpy.
talk to you about that, about getting me some Trump hats.
You need a Trumpy. You
Yeah, I'm gonna send you a few boxes of hats and shit. I already got some hats. I just need the shit to be printed up.
gotta let
Trump
me
for
know how you want
president,
it, man. Let's check Kanye out, man. Let's
2024.
check Kanye out, man. Check your cousin out, man. Hold on.
We are the streets. We are the culture. And we will not be bullied or treated differently than you treat any other fashion show that might start a little bit later just to present the best idea to you. But these pictures will last forever. You reign forever. You reign forever.
Jaden Smith responded to Kanye and said, I can't stand behind what Kanye's saying. He does not have the full support of the youth. Black Lives Matter. I don't care who it is. If I don't feel the message, I'm out. Then he said, true leaders lead. I had to dip, LOL. So Jaden, he ain't going for it. A lot of celebrities already speaking out, saying stuff.
Man, why I feel this some type of marketing tool for a new Yeezy line. White Lives Matter, man. Kanye ain't no billionaire for nothing. Know what I mean?
That's
But the
what I'm saying, man.
last time
That's what I'm saying.
that some bitch did some bullshit, we pulled COVID-19 out our ass, man. Last
And
time
then
that some bitch did some
hold on.
bullshit. You know what I'm
Last time Kanye was reported to be crazy, he turned into a billionaire shortly thereafter. So right after he pulled the White Lives Matter shit, you know what I'm saying, and piss all the black people off, you know what I'm saying? Then he drops a album, you know what I'm saying, or something that's monumental. I mean, because right now Diddy fired up. You know what I'm saying? The fashion world's fired up about what Kanye doing. You know what I'm saying? You
Man,
might not agree
that
with
was
the
at his,
fucking
that was
shirt,
at his, that was
but
at his
but
Yeezy,
but
that was
but
at
the
that
shirt,
Yeezy fashion show. Yeah, the
but the
Yeezy
shirt
fashion
is
show. With,
exactly the
with
shirt that he was wearing. The White Lives Matter is about this big outside of the big picture of the fact that this is a black man holding a fashion show. And when he started off the fashion show, he said, I'm gonna hold the fashion show up just to say this. We deserve, you know what I'm saying, just as much opportunity, you know, on stage and in front of the world. We from the streets, this is what we do, but we deserve this platform. So respect this platform as we present these ideas to you. I mean,
Hey, but the whole world think it's talking about
I want to be
they always talk about Kanye got a mental problems and all this shit.
as long as
Um,
they're talking, they're talking. You know what I'm saying? But his money
right,
counter ain't slowing up though.
absolutely.
Kanye crazy, but I got the new Yeezys though.
I like the way my man broke it down right here. I like check this out. I like the way he broke it down, man. This is exactly how I feel, man. Well, this is what this dude said right here. This is exactly how I feel.
Of like disappointment that I'm always going to have when Kanye pulls a stunt like this. But there comes a point where it's not as much disappointment because I almost expect it. So he can't really let me down anymore. Does Kanye West deal with mental illness? Absolutely. But mental illness doesn't make you a whole new person, right? He's a dick with a mental illness.
I hear what you're saying on a level, but if somebody is not taking their meds, which he's talked about before, that he says that he doesn't like them, right? And if he really is unhinged, and if there is a Kanye who is not unhinged that acts differently from somebody who is stable, does that count for anything?
It counts for something, but I think that often goes to scale, not kind. In other words, if Martin Luther King had a mental illness, I don't think he would suddenly start speaking against civil rights, right? Think about the things that you and Charles value the most. I can't imagine that you suddenly would do a 180 on all those things and advocate against them. It's hard to make $1 billion and be completely incoherent and incogent. To make classic albums or even good albums lately, they're not classic anymore. But without being somewhat together, it's hard to launch a fashion show or a school, even a weird school, if he's not somewhat put together. So Kanye can make these weird allegations of an assassination, and we have to say, okay, that's completely off out of bounds, and there's no reason to believe any of that is true. And then he makes an argument about the Kardashians trying to destroy a black man, and you have to say, okay, I understand. I disagree with Kanye, but Kanye, this isn't about mental illness. This is about you making a set of life choices where you blew up your career, made a whole lot of fame and money, connecting yourself to the Kardashians, and then now that it's not going the way you want, you're playing the race card. You can't have it both ways. That's a nuanced conversation we have with a sane person. And so with Kanye, you have to have those nuanced, sane conversations, and then sometimes you have to say, okay, this is completely out of bounds, and we got to figure out why he's making this claim or that.
Yeah, I broke it down, LPs.
Mm-hmm.
It's I just how I feel about it. That motherfucker ain't make no $1 billion with no damn mental illness, man. Motherfuckers keep falling for the banana and the tailpipe smoking mirrors bullshit if they want to. Kanye ain't got no mental. That man brilliant, man. His ex-wife
Yeah.
came in there bashing her. They said Kanye got some type of disorder where he some days better than some days ain't. Said what black man ain't got no mental disorder? Anyway, you know?
Yeah, that shit sounds like regular ass depression to me,
Yeah,
nigga.
bipolar.
And look,
Yeah.
and look, let me tell you this, because I've been battling with the shit myself. And one thing that I had to do to overcome it was forgive myself for not being who I think I should be and be appreciative of the man that I am. I think that was my recollection in the whole shit, because I have been beating myself down. My rap career wasn't successful as I wanted to be. I didn't become who I wanted to be with that. I don't have the money that I want to have. I don't I don't necessarily live the life that I want to live. Other people look at my life and want to have my life and shit, and I would give it to them in a heartbeat just to have something better. You know what I'm saying? But then what is actually better? You know? And then I look at all my problems and shit, and then it dawned on me. It said, like, either you can have a whole bunch of problems that weigh down on you, that tear you down, and you feel all fucking slumped and, you know, you can't get out of bed, or you can become a problem solver. You have a problem, you think of what the fuck the problem is, you know what I'm saying? Then you solve the problem, and then you continue on. Then you solve the problem, then you continue on. If it's somebody that you can't get over, you know what I'm saying? Take the first step to have a conversation with them so that you can get past the hatred or whatever that you have for them, or completely dismiss them from your mind. But you have to get on and to focus on you. It's one thing to be self-serving and self-centered and selfish, you know what I'm saying? But you have to know when to be those things. All those things fall into place at some time. Sometimes you have to be the center of your own universe. Sometimes you have to understand you know what's going on around you and control everything around you, because you are the master of your universe. Sometimes you have to be selfish. Sometimes you have to tell the motherfucker, no, I need to do me first. You know what I'm saying? Shit like that.
Absolutely.
I mean, self-preservation is a motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? A husband sitting across from his wife, you kill the husband, or the husband kill his wife, 9 times out of 10, the husband's gonna kill the wife. You know what I'm saying? He's gonna think of self-preservation first. You know what I mean? And even if you go to a mother and you tell a mother, hey, look, either look, it's a high probability that you're gonna die in delivery. So we can take the baby from you now, or, you know, risk you dying in labor. And most women will fucking abort the baby.
Wow.
Self-preservation. You know what I'm saying? I mean, it's human nature. If you understand what human nature is, then none of this would be a shock to you. But we have this thing called civilization and civilized mind that takes us away from human nature. A fucking tiger in the fucking jungle. If you walk up on him, he's probably gonna eat you. You know, or maybe not eat you, maybe just maul you to fuck to death because you're in the wrong hood.
9 times out of 10 he is.
I mean, you in the wrong neighborhood. You don't walk up on my shit, in my shit. I'm around here being a tiger, and you just walk up. I don't know who you is. I can't understand what you're saying, and it's beef right now. But what I'm saying is, when you take people away from human nature, and then you take human nature and sit it aside as if it doesn't exist, then that's when you have all these problems coping with life. You know what I'm saying? When your woman betrays you and shit, you can't figure out why the fuck she did it. But if you go back and look at all the shit that y'all been through, there was telltale signs that this was gonna happen. And either you bypassed it or you caused it. Either way it go, it's an issue of your own. You know what I'm saying? So when I'm saying this, I'm saying this to say, we often remove the human element from people and expect people to behave like we want them to behave in our minds. But people are human and they do human shit. If you take 2 people and put them in a room long enough, eventually they'll fuck. You know what I'm saying? If you take 2 women and you put them in a house and then they can't go nowhere, quarantine and shit. You know what I'm saying? Lesbianics has come, you know, it's called like a helping hand, like a motherfucker, you know?
Wow. That shit deep right there. Shit,
I mean, it's human nature, you know? I mean, like I said, so those are things that we can't get past. But once you recognize those things, then life becomes easier. Pac said it best. Once you realize and recognize the rules of the game that you're playing, then the game becomes easy. You know, it's a hard pill to swallow up front, but it's an easier pill to swallow later. You know what I'm saying? Once you get all the mathematics of shit, because then you stop looking at things as being so personal. You know what I'm saying? Everything ain't about you. Sometimes it's just human nature involved. If you come home and somebody done broke in your house, they didn't break in your house because they hate you or they don't like you. You're a crime of opportunity. They seen the window open. They came in your house. Now, when you come in your house and this man is in your house, you don't necessarily hate this man. You shocked that he's there, and then you want to fuck him up because he's trying to take from you. That's when your ego sets in. Oh, you done broken my shit, trying to take my shit from me, what I work for, what I did. And then that's when all of that becomes hatred for that man or anger for that man, and now you want to kill him or whatever, or beat him to death. You know what I'm saying? But that's human nature. You know what I mean? Anyway, on to the next shit.
That's human nature, man. Shit, I'm still trying to figure out, was Kanye, and Candace Owens, you saying that's being sarcastic, right?
Yeah. I think it was being sarcastic. I mean, it's just like, it's 11:11 right now. Let me say this. This show and everything that we do will be abundant from now on, meaning we will cultivate hundreds of thousands, even millions of fans and supporters. You will be successful. I will be successful. Everything that we dreamed of, financially, owning, and possessing, we shall have. Agreed?
Agreed.
Two of us coming together, agreeing in the same thing at the same time. 11:11 is on the clock. My time. You know what I'm saying? So that is a very powerful angel number. And with that being said, we cast our wish off into the world. And as it turns in 11:12, let it happen. So anyway.
Let it happen.
Yeah, man. Life is beautiful and abundant, and we control everything that goes on.
You see your boy White 100 accused what's 21 Savage, says 21 Savage the ones that told on the niggas that wear the skirts in Atlanta. The niggas that Young Thug said he did it so he can stay over here. Cause he from where the hell he from? 21 Savage from Europe, right? From England or some shit. They was trying to deport him. White 100 say he told on Thug so he can stay. Whack a sucker, man. You always come up with bullshit.
Y'all check this out. I just read something really, really funny. Shout out to my chick, Suge Avery. She says, I want to be 14 again so I can ruin my life differently. I have new ideas. But good night. Oh, that shit's funny. She said, I want to go back to I was 14 so I can ruin my life differently. Oh, my goodness. And see, that's funny to me because I started making babies at 15.
That's deep right there.
Yeah, man.
You see the BET Awards tonight?
Hell no, I ain't watched that bullshit.
Nah, man, they had great content this time, man. They I promise, man. I thought the same thing. Why you think we came on so late? Hey, they had great content this time, bro.
I'll go back and support that shit later.
Yeah, no, I'm just letting you know it's worth the watch. They had Wu-Tang was on there. What's the one niggas to be like hip hop? Them niggas was on there. They had it was real content, man. Put like that. It had and Little Kim, she didn't look too bad. It looked like she went to the doctor and got sculptured up or something, man. She didn't look like the elf this time, the troll. I want me gold and shit. She didn't look like that motherfucker this time. Like she tightened up a little bit, Lil' Kim.
Well, they're doing beautiful things with bitches now. I done seen fat bitches, you know what I'm saying, turn into beautiful big booty bitches. I done seen little booty bitches turn into beautiful onion booty bitches. I done seen beautiful young men turn into beautiful young women. They're doing crazy things with the goddamn needle and thread around this motherfucker. They're creating all kind of shit.
Yeah, they gave Trina the I Am Hip Hop Award too. Shout out to Trina, the baddest bitch. That was a good look right there. You know Trick was there talking his shit.
Yeah, I ain't like Trina ass since the fuck that bitch came out. I couldn't stand that motherfucker. I can't stand to hear her voice. But she do look good though. She's so cute. She's so thick. I like the thick girl from Florida. Yeah, man. I couldn't stand that motherfucker. If I'm in the car with a bitch and she put on Trina and shit, she lose like 2 points for me.
So she lost 2 cool points real quick.
2 points. If you put on Mary J. Blige, you got 10. You know what I'm saying? I hear Mariah Carey come on, you got 10.
That's good concept.
I hear Lil' Kim come on, you got 10. I hear Sade come on, you got 4.5, bitch. Now I'm worried. I feel like she gonna Vanilla Sky me and shit. I don't know, but Sade music just seems like suicide music, if you ask me. You know what I'm saying?
You saying her shit's sad. Her music sad music.
Hey man, nigga, her shit sounds like somebody's gonna drive you the fuck off the goddamn high five.
You say the R&B version of Slim Shady, Stan. Remember Stan?
Stan. Man, dude, like, come on now, you done bump Sade shit.
Yeah.
I mean, Sade music is beautiful, but it's beautiful like I'm gonna kill somebody music.
Right.
Look, hold up, that motherfucker. It's that one track. This one right here. Ordinary Love.
Yo, that's it too.
Like y'all just riding and shit.
Are you just riding?
She looking at you and shit. You over there like half asleep because you know the shit make you sleepy. You know what I'm saying? And then she's thinking about all the times that you done fucked over the bitch. Listen. Gave you love. That right there, she looking at you like, nigga. No. Yeah, I done gave you all that I have inside, and you took my love. You took my love. And at that point, she drives right the fuck off the road.
That's the name of the song. This ain't no ordinary love.
Shout out to Sade. Why did I believe you? That shit is gonna get a nigga killed. I'm telling you. I'm like, nope. I'm sorry. When Sade come on, I grab the seatbelt, I put that hoe on, I slide a little closer to the door. I sit up straight and pay attention to everything. Fuck that.
Right.
Foxy Brown, she gets you 10 points. You know what I'm saying? But you know, City Girls get you ejected. Motherfucking
What about what's the tar bitch? Shit. You know the one that was popping off for the last 2 years.
Megan Thee Stallion?
Megan Thee Stallion. Why would they play that? They get what kind of points they get?
2.
The chick. If the chick get in the car and play Megan Thee Stallion, how many points you giving her?
2, nigga. Did you hear me not say 2?
1, you giving her 2.
2, bitch. 2. And it better be the right song. It better be the one with Nicki Minaj. It better be the one. Better be the right song. You know what I'm saying? You get in the car and you put on Fergie Ferg and Polo get the boom, boom, boom. Hey, I fucks with Ferg. I fucks with Ferg. You know what I'm saying? Beyonce. I fucks with Beyonce and Jay. But when you start doing those lame bitches and you like, oh, this Diamond new album. Yeah. For real, I told you, man.
You up on Lotto for Miami? Lotto hard, man. She hard. Lotto. Remember that name. She could be the next Megan Thee Stallion.
It's a chick named Baby Doll Forbes. She's more. I think she might be more famous for her Instagram because you know she done went and got her BBL and shit on. The bitch looks good as fuck though, but her spit game. Man, I'm like, yo, can I get a fucking album? Shout out to Baby Doll Forbes, bitch. Can we get a fucking album? Like, yo, this bitch is man. I like, you know, I like Nicki. I'm a Nicki fan.
Hey, shout out to our boy Ruger 100 for winning that battle, the Eddie Cuts track battle for the month of October. He the champion for the whole month of October.
Mm-hmm.
Getting spins out in California at the radio stations. He getting a lot of promo hookups, man. Shout out to Ruger, man. I knew you could do it, boy. I believed in you. But I guess it's time to get this tea in, man. We got a slow night, man. Slow night. Hold on a second. Hold on. Let's get this tea in, LPZ.
It's time to spill all the tea. Spill all the tea. Spill all the tea. Spill all the tea. Tea. Right here on Flint at the start. Tea. right here on Flint.
Police find a body in Lake Michigan. They gonna find a lot of bodies after January 1st come. You know, Chicago connected to Lake Michigan. You know what I'm saying? They finna purge like a motherfucker with that new laws they got over there, man. But
Yeah.
they found a body in Lake Michigan. That ain't nothing new. It had to come from Chicago. Hurricane Ian, man. Body count still rises. It's 105 people dead so far. Praying for the people in Florida, man. I ain't tore that motherfucker up, man. You know what I'm saying? Praying for them. Hey, we got your boy Herschel Walker, man. This motherfucker, he trying to sue because somebody allegedly said that he gave them money to abort a baby that he paid for abortion. You know he running for some shit
Defamation of
in
character.
Georgia. You know he running for the shit in Georgia. He mad at the motherfucker. He trying to sue the bitch.
Defamation of character.
Right. But the bitch say she got receipts. He say he gave a lot of people money. He said it ain't true. He said, you know what I'm saying? That's exactly what he said. He said, I give a lot of this. Because they said, what about the receipts you got, the check? And he was like, oh, I'll give a lot of people money. You know what I'm saying? He said, that's the crazy thing about it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I gave her the money. I didn't know what she was gonna do with it.
Right. Well, we see how that turned out, man. Herschel
Yeah.
Walker, some bullshit, man. We got your partners, man. U.S. Postal worker arrested in a $1.3 million fraud case. They were stealing credit cards. It was 3 of them. They were stealing credit cards at the post office. And cashing bitches out. They did 1.3 million worth. You hear me?
Yeah.
Yeah, you know you had experience working at the post office. You know how they shit go.
Yeah, I've been working. Yeah, I mean, I work for the post office for Flint, and I work for the post office for the Navy.
Yeah,
That's how I got the job in Flint.
Right. On the flip side, the feds dropped the case against 2 Flint postal workers for. Remember we had reported on that they had the gang had them for trafficking drugs. They dropped the charges. The feds dropped the charges, so they didn't have shit on. Cause you know the feds got you, they got you. I wonder how they pull that off.
Nah, because we're not accountable for what the fuck is in the mail.
Right.
We're just the mail carrier. If we are in a mail truck and the truck get pulled over and they got drugs in it or on it, it ain't addicted to us unless they do a wiretap and we're openly doing drug deals off the truck.
Right. That's crazy. But if the feds drop a charge against you, 9 times out of 10,
the feds have to drop the charges. You're a government entity.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
You know what I'm saying, right? You know the feds got a 99.9% conviction rate. So if them motherfuckers drop, they had, you know what I'm saying?
What are you talking? I mean, they don't have a case because you're a mail carrier. If you drop a bomb off at a motherfucker crib, you not who the fuck drops the bombs off? When a motherfucker was getting what was that shit in the mail? The shit that was killing people?
Anthrax.
The powder?
Anthrax.
When they was getting anthrax, that wasn't a postal problem. You know what I'm saying? We had to do a clearance and we got machines to test for anthrax, but you can't charge the carrier for dropping the shit off. Nigga, that's our job. You know what I'm saying? Drugs are allowed. Drugs are allowed to come in the mail. Look, drugs are allowed to come in the mail as long as they're coming from a scientific institution. Oh, let me tell you that shit. You can go online right now and get a pound of marijuana. You can get a key of motherfucking coke, all for scientific
research.
Scientific research.
You remember?
I know. I went to the site. I looked at it myself. MSD, fucking LSD, all that shit. If you are doing scientific research on the effects of marijuana, or any of that shit, you can order it. They will send it to you in the mail.
You remember that David Chappelle movie where he was going to get that marijuana for
Who's the good
research?
guy?
Yeah. Yeah.
Hey yo. So it was these niggas down here, no bullshit, on everything I love, right hand of God. We had a trap right across the street or right across the hall from each other. My shit was booming so hard, I would get their custos. To the fact these motherfuckers would go to the corner store, they was giving out business cards with the directions to their apartment so that people wouldn't get confused and come to my shit.
Right.
The dumbest shit in the motherfucking world. Do you hear me? The dumbest shit in the world. Handing out fucking road maps to your trap.
Yeah, they some idiots. They
Yo,
it's idiots.
yo, I
Idiots.
had to move quick. I went to the office like, yo, y'all gotta move me. These niggas is fucking idiots.
Yeah, that's idiot
These,
shit right there.
these motherfuckers, they finna get everybody fucked up. They putting maps on the back of business cards.
And the first thing they gonna say, first thing gonna say, somebody set their ass up, man. You set yourself up.
The business card. What was the shit on the business card? I got buds. All right. So when you look at it, it says IG buds, but it's I got buds.
What?
So the business card says IG buds. I got buds. I can't make this shit up. I can't make this shit up. I promise you I can't.
Yeah, they fucking idiots. They fucking idiots for sure.
Yo, I'm telling you. Then I'm out on the block, right? Now this is Dallas shit. This ain't Flint shit. This Dallas shit. Okay? I'm out on the block, right?
Yeah.
The motherfucking thing, the Fed robbed a drug dealer. So the nigga at the car selling the bitch to work. They see the police and drive off. He didn't see the police. So he hit the car, right? Boom. And then he seen the police. He like, hey, they just robbed me. So the police stopped, blocked him in. He like, yo, they just robbed me. Woo woo. And then the motherfucker come to find out they robbed the nigga for crack. So they arrested his ass, took him to jail too.
For robbing somebody for crack?
Yeah. He thought that they was robbing him for the crack. But really, when he gave her the crack, they seen the police, so they drove off. But then he hit the car. When he hit the car, it caught the police's attention because his windows was down. And he was just cruising through the parking lot. And so he hit the car. Boom. When he hit the car, he like, hey, mo, woo, woo. You know what I'm saying? And then he seen the police, and then he flagged the police. Hey, they just robbed me. You know what I'm saying? So then the police stopped the car. Come to find out, they got robbed. He robbed the lady, robbed him for the dope. But she wasn't robbing him for the dope. She just seen the police and got spooked and rolled off.
So what was the charge? What did they possibly charge him with?
Nigga, you got crack in your pocket. You're selling crack. The bitch took the crack. She, you know what I'm saying? She got the crack in her possession. Possession of crack, distribution of crack. The fuck? And crack on his possession.
Uh-huh. I thought they charged for robbery or some shit.
I don't know what the fuck the charges were, but that's what the scene was. The nigga got arrested because he's selling crack and he got crack on his possession. You know what I'm saying? The bitch got crack in her possession. You know what I'm saying? Everybody's going to jail. Nigga, I was like, man, that was the worst. That was the most fucked up shit I ever seen in my life. I'm trying to tell you, and you think I'm lying. I was on fucking Walnut and Ardelia in the Crook when it happened. Everybody was out there, so they all know what happened. I tell real stories. I got some fucked up ones for you. I got some extra funny ones for you. I got some totally disrespectful shit for you too. Man, what's up?
Hey man, Jadakiss released his top 5 all-time rappers, dead or alive. Man, you'll never guess what the list is, man. Guru number 1, Method Man, Biggie, Tone Loc and Nas, man.
Okay, so Tone Loc had the raspy voice, and he made that bitch work. Guru, if you can't remember fucking Guru, you know what I'm saying? That nigga, he had style and swag, and whatever the fuck he said was dope. Rest in peace, Guru. You know what I mean? And then Pop, Notorious Big, and Method, fuck yeah. Method to this day is fucking ill. That nigga like 56, and that motherfucker's the illest nigga to spit a motherfucking bar, because that was his shit. He wasn't sounding like nobody. See, all the niggas that sounded like somebody can't do that shit no more. You know what I'm saying? But all the niggas that was authentic is authentic. You know what I mean? And can't nobody do it like Method Cow, man. That nigga flow is nasty. Even look, Redman flow, the Method Man flow, like right now. Method Man and Redman just did some shit not too long ago. But Method Man flow, oh my God. His shit is off the fucking Richter scale. It's so crazy. Like dudes like him make me excited again. And then like I've been working on being excited again in order to write my next album. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I'm more inspired, you know, just musically and just creating different things. But now that it's that pinnacle that I can get every great artist that I ever wanted to work with ever in life at this point. You know, Method Man, it wouldn't be much for him to get on the record. You know what I'm saying? Jada, it wouldn't be much to him to get on the record. Like, you know, not saying that these dudes are any less of superstars than what they were. You know what I'm saying? Ja, it wouldn't be shit to get him on the record. Shit like that. You know what I mean? And it's just like, yo, you have this whole world of tools to utilize now that we have this different world with this internet and the fact that we can send records back and forth and all that other shit. I'm like, yo, I really got to think about what I want to do and how I want to do it. Because when I do it, I want to put my stank on it and then continue forward and give you 5 albums before I retire forever.
What's your top 5, dead or alive?
I don't know, man. Method, Nas, Jay, Pac. Method, Nas, Jay, Pac. And if I need one more, it'll always be Big, right? But it was other guys that inspired me, like Spice One, Tech Nine, Bone Thugs, TDF, Top Authority. And I'm not saying that shit because I'm from there. I'm saying real shit really inspired me to be who I am. You know, like, I mean, it's so many people, you know, fucking Fabulous. Fabulous is one of the greatest rated rappers ever. Lil Wayne is one of the greatest rappers ever. Drake is super fucking dope, and I don't give a fuck who write his shit. Rick Ross is impeccable. There's so many guys that really deserve their flowers that don't get their flowers. You know, Cannabis in his prime, dope. LL Cool J, you know what I'm saying? If I had to swing Notorious or Pac out because of them being cliche, I would leave Pac because of the body of work. I would take Notorious out and replace him with LL. You know what I'm saying? The fabric of great rap. You know, I mean, nobody's ever done it longer than him. But then there's niggas like Busta Rhymes. I seen Busta Rhymes. My first Busta Rhymes video was What's the Scenario? You know what I'm saying? And when he was on What's the Scenario, I seen then, I was like, yo, this nigga right here is just, he's crazy. Then there's Eminem. You know what I'm saying? Outside of him being white, and that's the only thing you can ever say about the kid. The dude is out of this world. Royce 5'9", out of this fucking world. You know what I'm saying? Even Big Sean has a niche. You know what I mean? Like his flow and the monotone in his voice, the way that he does his words, crazy. I love those dudes. And then you know, if you just wanted to go back in time, 8-Ball, MJG especially. You know what I'm saying? Then if you want to talk about, you know, Bun B and Pimp C, Bun B especially. And then you can't, you know, fuck with the South without fucking with the legendary Outkast, Andre and Big Boy. Pick one. You know what I mean? Those dudes are fucking crazy, phenomenal. Nappy Roots, crazy, phenomenal. Stat Quo, nasty. It's so many people that you can name that just had a big impact on the music. You know what I'm saying? And shout out to the Bad Boy era, Death Row era, Ruthless era. You know what I'm saying? Like, those are some of the best eras and some of the greatest rappers, and some of them stayed, some of them came and went. You know what I mean? But that was heavy right there.
Yeah, they got your boy Elon Musk. He want to do the original deal with Twitter. Remember, he had tried to bag up out of it. Now he suggested to do the original deal with him, original terms, because they gonna end up suing his ass. He don't get shit.
Well, really, what it is that, you know, Twitter isn't as beneficial to him as he thought. You know what I mean? I mean, as an advisor, I'm not a Twitter person. You know what I mean? I don't like Twitter. I don't understand Twitter. Twitter is not my shit. And then he stuck his foot in his mouth. You see what I'm saying? What Elon Musk just learned is that by him being a ultra rich person and that people listen to and hang on every word, when he announced that he was going to buy Twitter, Twitter stock went up. If he doesn't buy Twitter, then their stock goes down. And all those people that invested because he announced publicly that he was going to do a deal with them are going to lose millions and millions and millions of dollars in a market that is really fucked up. You know what I'm saying? So because of social media and the media being what it is now, because it's a big deal, dude. Like, you know, you used to watch the news, and if you didn't hear about what happened in Black communities, you didn't hear about. If they didn't put it on the news, you didn't know. Now they know because we control the media. You know what I'm saying? We, the people, are controlling the media. We go on YouTube, Facebook, whatever. It's being reported. It's being shown on camera. The cops, the shit that's going on with the police right now, you know, is a big thing to a small thing. You know, we're putting a camera eye on what they're actually doing. But the biggest thing is the mentality behind the people in which they're doing the shit too. You see what I'm saying? Just like the other day when we was on the show and we was running that clip about Lil Boosie. And I made the comment that had he not been acting like a nigga, he would be treated different. You know what I'm saying? And the little girl that got squirted in the maced at the rally, at the football game, I made that same comment to her. How she would have been acting like a child and not like a fucking, you know, some type of threat, because she's being threatened. You know what I'm saying? I need to find my motherfucking sister. Once you put your hands above your waistline, once you start making actions like this, once you start using derogatory language, whoever you're talking to may be offended by all that shit. And if you're talking to me and you get into a heated conversation, once you bring your hands above your waistline, I'm preparing myself to fight. Because now I feel threatened once your hands become above your waistline. Because you doing all this movement right here, you might punch me. You see what I'm saying? And I must be prepared at all times. So when a person does that, they put you in a place of defense, and then you do things out of defense, or you do things out of dominant, you know, from an authoritative position. You know, he was a police officer, this was a child, but she's acting out of character, and so he based the fuck out of her and the little girl who was with her. You know what I'm saying? To teach him a lesson. Bitch, I'm grown. Get the fuck out of my face. You know what I'm saying? And I didn't necessarily disagree with that, but I necessarily didn't agree with that either. You know what I'm saying? She's still a child. But at the same time, it's the way that we present ourselves. You know, one guy made something clear. He said, you know, the police ain't shooting niggas in suits. The police ain't killing unarmed men on their way to work or they're not killing kids on their way to school. You know what I'm saying? He was like, you know, they're not beating up on men with their shirt tucked in and shit. You know, we're seeing them fuck off on people that have displayed a certain image that America has trained us to either emulate or disassociate themselves with. When you see a young boy walk in the store and he got his pants under his ass and you can see his ass hanging out and then he got his boxer shorts on and his shirt on, you don't respect him as you would if he was wearing a suit or if he was wearing his pants up on his ass either. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, which that's bullshit though. You can't, what they say, you can't judge a book by its cover.
Can't judge a book by its cover, but we are all taught, hey, when you go to court, you dress accordingly. When you go to
Absolutely.
a job interview, you dress accordingly. You don't show up. You don't show up in court, you know what I'm saying, like you just walked in off a basketball court. That ain't what you do. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You don't show up in court like you just rolled out of bed. You get up and you prepare for that moment. And every day as a black man in America, you have to get up and prepare for your day. If you look like you just rolled out the bed, if you look like you just rolled out the trap, guess what? That's what they're going to see when they see you, because that's what they've been trained to see by the images they see of you on TV. Period. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, man.
And think about this. A white man that looks the part, he wears the shirt tucked in. He got the blue shirt on. He got the khaki pants on. He got the loafers on. You know what I'm saying? He plays the role to the fucking T. Guess what? He eats people. And this nigga gets away with this shit for about 10 years, right? Nobody.
You talking about your boy? You talking about your boy? Talking about your boy Jeffrey Dahmer?
Yes.
Hey man, that motherfucker, Life Jennings said that he was locked up with Jeffrey Dahmer, and he said that motherfucker Jeffrey Dahmer wanted to pay him to sing what's that song? Pretty Blue Eyes. he said Jeffrey Dahmer wanted to pay him to sing that shit. They was at the same joint.
Yeah.
That shit crazy as hell, man.
Mm-hmm.
This motherfucker, he was getting away with that shit for years, man.
Yep. But this
I'm
is
like
what I'm saying.
Boosie though. They take that shit down, man. You got them people reliving that shit again. Cause we know, our generation know about Jeffrey Dahmer. This shit new to the kids. Jeffrey Dahmer new. That shit old as hell. That shit happened in the 90s, man.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? But like I said, you know what I mean? That it caters to the intellect and what you see on television. You know what I'm saying? That dude serial killers never get caught because they play the fucking part. They have the job. He's the pastor at a church. He's the deacon at a church. He's undercover Satanist. You know what I'm saying? He's sadistic in his own ways, but he's the pastor of the church, but he fucked little boys. You know what I'm saying? Do this shit for 30 years, never get caught. Why? Because he plays the part. And we play the part as well. Motherfuckers run out there and they want to be thugs. They want to be gangsters. They want to be hard. They want to talk crazy. You know what I'm saying? But when you get to talking crazy, and see, my dad is from Little Rock, Arkansas, and he talks crazy. You know what I'm saying? And so he'd be like, nigga, I'll come over there right now. Man, nigga, I'll stuff a motherfucker hole in a motherfucker. I'll break a nigga. I'll smack a motherfucker across the face. And see, when you talk like that on the phone to somebody in 2022, that shit is called a terroristic threat. Somebody who you're talking to on the other line can say, hey, this guy called me, said he was going to beat me. He was going to blow my house up. And that he wasn't going to stop till every one of my kids was dead.
Wow.
You know what I'm saying? And that shit is a terroristic threat. And they come in to get you for it. But
Well,
back in the day, that shit used to be crazy talk.
I definitely come to get your ass.
You know, but back in our day in the 90s, that was crazy talk. You know, nigga be like, nigga, fuck you, nigga. I'll shoot everybody in this motherfucker. Nigga, everybody in this bitch. I kill everybody. Should everybody be dead. You know, nobody gave a fuck about that shit. That nigga crazy, man. They quit drinking. Man, get that nigga drinks. Shit like that. But in 2022, when you got all these cameras and when you got all these sensitive ass people, that is a terroristic threat. You know what I'm saying? So it's different times and there's different shit going on. And at this time, you know, we have to, as Black people, we have to break the fucking stereotypes. We have to correct the images that are being projected of us on TV. I'm sitting up looking at stars, right? I see this white woman. I see this Black man that looks just like this Black woman because they're promoting P-Valley. You see what I'm saying? All the images of strong Black, all the images of strong Black men are being suppressed. And we're seeing nothing but images of gay men or transgender Black men. And so as a straight heterosexual male looking at television, I don't identify with none of these motherfuckers that I'm seeing. I couldn't make it through Jeffrey Dahmer shit because the first scene where my man, he done came in there and seen the shit stank, and then the nigga got you in the room, he's scaring you with the knife and shit. And my nigga, look, I'm ready to get stabbed the fuck up. You hear me? Before I let you fuck me in my ass, I'll take a couple shankings. You know what I'm saying? But you're gonna have to get bloody ass out of me. So, and I'm laying on the bed next to a blood spot. I know that if that came out of nigga's ass, either you got a dick like an anaconda, or you know what I'm saying, you into some other weird ass shit. So at that moment, he should have manned the fuck up. All the fucking nigga in you should have aroused. And it didn't happen. You in there sucking a nigga finger and shit. You know what I'm saying? There's blood on the mattress. The nigga got a knife in his hands. His fingers is dirty, nigga. He's got dirty fingers. You're sucking on dirty fingers. That's not sexy. That's weak as fuck. And when I seen the weakness in that man for another man, a white man, I seen the weakness in this Black man for this white man that is about to eat his motherfucking ass. I couldn't stomach the shit. I'm like, you got me fucked up. That never happened to me. Fuck that shit. Into that show. On to the next shit. Because that shit ain't some shit that I could see, you know what I'm saying, happening to me. And really, I felt like, nigga, you deserve that shit because you a bitch ass nigga. Like, this motherfucker done pulled the knife on you. It's a fucking blood spot in the shit. And you want to suck the nigga finger and strip for the nigga? Bitch ass nigga. That's what the fuck you get. Motherfucker, I hope you taste like motherfucking cow tongue. Bitch, I don't know.
Hey man, we got Kodak Black apologizes to PNB Rock's girlfriend for accusing her in his death. I guess you know what PNB Rock is, right? He one of them. He might not. It was a young rap dude. He just got killed in Cali.
I know who
and they was trying to say his girl gave the location, and they came with there and murdered his ass. But I guess your boy Kodak was one of the original niggas saying that she set him up or gave a location, but he apologized today though. So
well, it was the same situation with your boy Pop Smoke. You know what I'm saying? Motherfuckers in this social media shit. That nigga standing in front of a crib. They got your address on it. You know what I'm saying? Niggas, you know, not realizing that they giving off their GPS, their general what's that shit called? What's GPS stand for?
Shit, I don't know.
Geographical some
position.
God damn it.
Geographical position system.
Geographical satellite position. You know what I'm saying? Right. And then they put the shit GPS. You know what I'm saying? It is GSP really. But anyway, so yeah, they done gave off, you done gave off your global satellite position. Everybody know where you at. And a motherfucker ain't gonna come see you. And then you gotta understand the motherfuckers that's coming to see you ain't OGs. They not niggas with senses. These is 20-year-old somethings. These are 19, 17-year-old kids that they really want to be there for the moment to say that they did something that makes them feel some kind of way, versus them there to harm you. But then things get out of control because, like they say, when they got Pop Smoke, he was in the shower. You know what I'm saying? Then they got the nigga to give him everything, but then he started fighting. When he started fighting with the nigga, that's when the nigga got popped. You know what I mean? And so they didn't really mean to pop him. He wasn't even supposed to be there. They just wanted to go there, rob, steal a crib, steal some trinkets from him, get online and be like, whatever.
Yeah.
That's how that shit goes.
That shit backfire on their ass. Hey,
Yeah,
man,
you gotta watch that shit. That's why I don't post shit. Like when I'm doing something, I wait and post that shit later. You know what I'm saying? I don't post where the fuck I'm at or what I'm doing right then and there because people show up. And
that's if you live that lifestyle though, you know?
Look, let me tell you this. I promise you, I put this on all my kids. So I'm thinking I'm just a regular nigga, I'm nobody, right? This chick hit me up online. She live in Kentucky, right? So I'm talking to her online. Long story short, the chick drive from Kentucky all the way to Dallas, found the apartments that I stayed in, called me on Facebook because she ain't have my number. I just, seen her on Facebook, chat with her a couple of times. I noticed that she was out of state, so I wasn't really worried about, me running into the bitch. I'm just being cool with her online. And then I done did enough live videos to where she done seen where I live and she showed up to where the fuck I live. Then called me on Facebook, right? And I'm gullible as fuck, right? So she called me on Facebook. She said, you know what? I think I'm in your apartments. I'm like, oh yeah, for real?
Oh, cool. Hell nah, nigga.
She like, yeah, I'm outside. Come outside. Let me, I want to see you since I'm here.
That's a real stalker shit, bro.
Yo, but it didn't come off like that though. It was just somebody that I met online. I had been chatting with her online and talking to her through Facebook. She was my Facebook friend. She's my Facebook friend now, but she was my Facebook friend. So I didn't think of her being any type of threat. And then I'm not thinking that I'm anybody that somebody would want to come see, want to do no shit like that with, right? She done left Kentucky and drove to Dallas, nigga. Found my apartment, called me on the phone, on Facebook. I go outside and shit, just right? Gullible as shit.
Man, you crazy as hell, nigga.
Roll up on me. We outside, we talking and shit, kicking it, whatever. Oh man, I ain't know what you doing down here. Oh, my cousin, my mama stay around here, man. Going woo woo. You know what I'm saying? Then I done got comfortable with the
lying like a motherfucker. She lying like a motherfucker.
Then I got comfortable with the bitch. So then I told her to turn the car off. Right? She turned the car off. Car didn't cut back on.
You might invite her in the house for a cup of coffee, motherfucker.
Nigga, did I say the car turned off and didn't cut back on?
What you mean?
So I invited her in the house. Now she in my crib. She know my crib better than I know my motherfucking crib.
That's Jeffrey Dahmer's little sister. Yeah.
Right. So then I'm like, look, let me take you up here, get you in the back, so you can get on, get your car fixed and shit like that. Right. So then, so boom, we jump in my shit, we go, we get her shit, we get her car started and shit, you know what I'm saying? She want to come back in, to get her stuff. Okay, so we go back in, now she want me to fuck her all over the crib, right? But this wasn't no regular shit. She's like, fuck me over here. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, huh? She was like, I seen it on the live where you was over here and fuck me over here. So she had places that she had seen me being on live that she wanted to be fucked in. You know what I'm saying? So I'm fucking her around the crib and all these different.
That's a lifestyle. That's a lifestyle station channel shit. Lifestyle
Hey,
movie
yo,
shit.
hold on. This is where the shit get dark. So I'm fucking her around the crib, right? In all the places she wanted to be fucked. Then, after the shit's over, the bitch snaps. She says, "This is why the fuck you shouldn't be posting your shit online. And you be having motherfuckers all in your crib or walk around your shit. Motherfucker could kill your ass and you wouldn't even know it. A motherfucker could be coming to kill your ass and you wouldn't even know it." She done caught me like 2 seconds, like, bitch, it ain't even a whole minute after I done bust the nut. Now you done fucking flipped the script. Yo, flipped the fuck out on me. It was like, yo, you don't realize how much shit you be giving off online. You be telling motherfuckers this, that, and third. This how I found you. I could be crazy. Bitch, you are crazy. Yeah. So, you give out a lot of information being online that you don't realize it. Then when you taking pictures, and then the pictures is like Plano, Texas, such and such club, because Google keeping up with your shit, and then Google posting it, you know what I'm saying? LP was here, he was there, and he was with this person, with that person. Yeah, that shit get deep like that, man. It's a different day and age. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's a different day and age, man.
Hey man, we got the Russian court, man. They scheduled a appeal hearing for your girl, for Brittany Griner, October 25th, for the drug possession. Yeah, they gonna appeal. I guess they gonna try to appeal that shit. I guess Uncle Shitty Fingers couldn't get her back, so they gonna try to appeal it. She should have been back home, man.
Hey, look, check this out. To my Russian comrades over there, from a black Russian to a white Russian, okay? We made our point. You know what I'm saying? I'm pretty sure she done sucked a few dicks by now. She's good.
Yeah.
I'm telling you, she done fucked a couple Russian niggas. You know what I'm saying? She's good now. We gonna give her back. We gonna let the shit go. You know what I mean? She's back on the squad. She learned her lesson. We gonna let her go, okay?
Free Brittany Griner, man. You tripping? Hey man, Kim Kardashian advocates for that dude Gunner that got caught up with Young Thug for his release amid RICO charges and shit. He ain't even been charged yet. She advocating for Kim Kardashian ass. You know they should be trying to free niggas and shit.
She's a Kardashian.
Right. That shit ain't gonna work. That RICO a bad motherfucker.
For real.
They ain't letting them niggas go. They'd have been let them niggas go. Hey man,
Kim Kardashian. Oh, that shit's funny, man. Even you saying that shit just sounds really fucking funny.
Right.
Kim Kardashian is advocating for the free. She's advocating for a lot of free niggas. What was my man name? What was my man name? The nigga that can't sing. One Wish. Brandy little brother.
Oh yeah, Ray J.
Ray J. She was advocating for that nigga on film. You know what I'm saying? She advocated for Kanye. She had a couple babies by him. She got 4 kids by him, right?
Hell no, they ain't got no. They got a sex tape together. They ain't got no kids together.
No. I said her and Kanye.
Oh yeah. They got about 3 or 4 kids, yo.
Yeah, she got 4 kids out of motherfucking Yeezy. 2 kids right there cement you. You got to pay for 2 kids. 2 kids is extremely a lot. Shit. If everything was to go right in my life, my CPN told my old chick that if she was to have 1 baby by me, it would be $300,000 a year in child support.
God damn.
Do you understand how them legs were spread like this, nigga? That pussy was like that.
I bet you it was.
For real, nigga. And I promise you, I've been taking this shit. So them nuts ain't no good, bitch. You can have all these. She probably got mad at me. That's why I'm single.
Hey man, Kiki Palmer launched her digital TV show. It's called TV network. It's called Key TV. You know what I'm saying? Everybody's starting to launch their own digital TV networks. You know what I'm saying? That's big right there. Meek Mill joined the Cali governor. Oh, you gonna like this one? The California governor. He he wrote a bill. He's signing off a bill that restricts the use of rappers' lyrics against him in court. They trying to push some shit that you can't use rappers' lyrics against them in court. That's deep right there. That's it's needed, man. It's real needed because you could say some shit that you really ain't doing. They can use that shit against you. You see what they doing to Young Thug, no?
Yeah, but at the same time, when you putting what the fuck you doing in your raps, dude, it's like, look.
I mean, I understand that, but what happens if they want what the young kids say cap? Have they want to cap? What have they want to cap and lie and say they did some shit but didn't do it, but get charged for the same shit they said they did that they don't do.
But they're not getting charged for shit they say they didn't do. They're getting charged for the shit they said they did do, and they did do it. That's the problem. You know what I'm saying? Like it's a look. Let me tell you, as an artist, man, it's a line between being real and being and telling on your goddamn self. See, me personally, you know what I mean? I've done everything that I say I do because I've done it. It's done. But then you don't speak on shit with statutes of limitation. And these dudes are doing shit and then speaking on it. It's what you're not supposed to do. You know what I'm saying? In the like the situation with my nigga Cliff Matt. You know what I'm saying? Now, that whole situation, you done made a video. You told him I'm put chickens, I put buckets of 10 pieces on a nigga head. You put 10 pieces on a nigga head, then you give a nigga $200 on the cash app.
You putting the whole chicken buckets on nigga head. The whole you put chicken bucket hats on their head.
Hold on. But then you send a nigga 300. No, it was 200, right?
It was I think it was 300.
You send a nigga $300 on the cash app from your phone to his phone for a murder he did not successfully commit, while texting him and saying, I see you on TV, nigga. So that means when they find you, they probably gonna find this text and this cash app and wonder why the fuck I sent it to you. I don't want to be connected to nobody on TV for a fucking murder.
Yeah,
not cash apping a nigga after the fact. And then you gonna cash app a nigga $300 and expect him to be
Cause these niggas nowadays they halfway crooks. You know, I remember that shit. Ain't no such thing as halfway crook.
Hold on. You better not ever call this nigga a fucking snitch, rat ass, bitch ass nigga. You better not ever call this nigga a snitch, rat ass, bitch ass. He can't even be named a snitch, bitch, rat ass nigga. Because if you told me you was gonna pay me $10,000 to murder a motherfucker for you, to keep your ass out of some shit free, and then only send me $300 of the $10,000 that you told me you was gonna give me, I'm snitching too, you cheap bitch. I'm snitching too, because that $3,000 was like a insult to my intellect. I done put my life and freedom on the line for $300. If you would have came to me and said, yo, I want you to kill my baby mama for $300, I would have told you, nigga, you crazy in your motherfucking self. You better strangle that hoe in her sleep. Put a pillow over her face and call her a day.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But you told me 10 bands. And then I thought about all the shit that I could do with 10 bands and how fucked up I am in life, because a nigga don't take no job, you know what I'm saying, and killing nobody for 10 bands if he can make that doing anything else. That was a move of desperation. You caught a person that was desperate to
That
do
was that
something.
bull. That was that bullshit, man. Then these niggas be talking about such and such set them up. Nigga, you set yourself up, nigga. You shot yourself in the foot. But that's another story for another
But
day,
that's
man.
what I'm talking about, though. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah,
Don't nobody say no shit like that because
yeah.
it is what the fuck it is, nigga. If you
Is what
tell
it
me
is.
you supposed, if I call you right now and I say, I'm finna send you 10 bands. I got you. Right now on the show, Flint, After Dark, it's going down. The boy LPZ, aka Billionaire Bruce Wayne, about to cash out my nigga 10 bands right now. And then I pick up my phone. And then I send you I send you $300. You like
Right. Yeah.
on the show. You like, okay, so am I supposed to play along like you sent me 10 bands?
Right.
Or am I supposed to be offended because your bitch ass did not do what the fuck you just was capping about you was gonna do? That
Right.
type of shit right there. You know what I'm saying? And then why is we doing this shit via Cash App, nigga? That's like paying a nigga in the money order and putting murder on the fucking note.
Yeah. Traceable shit, you know? But
Hey,
they dumb as hell.
I'm gonna put out an ad on fucking Craigslist and shit. Looking for a motherfucking nigga to kill my wife. See if the police don't contact me.
If you do that dumb ass shit, motherfucker.
Man,
Hey
that's what
man,
I'm
what?
saying.
Yeah, I know, man.
I'm not a 2022 nigga. I'm a 1980 motherfucker. I was born in 1980. I was raised in the motherfucking 90s when the shit was gutter and grimy as fuck. After the crack era, you know what I'm saying? I come from fucking sub-zero, ground zero.
Hey, I don't care where you was raised at. Shit like that come down to common sense. Shit, that's common sense, dog.
No,
You know what I'm saying? But
common sense ain't never been common. That's why there's a lot of motherfuckers in jail right now.
yeah, a whole bunch of motherfuckers in that bitch. They made a
But
mistake.
not having common sense. But you know what I say about motherfuckers that go to prison though is and it's some really real shit. Is either you done got away with so much shit it was your time to go, or when you got caught up, it was like the only thing that God could do to keep you alive, to show you the errors of your ways. It was like that had to happen to you for you to get it.
Yeah,
But most of us, you know, with the exception of motherfuckers, you know, but with the most of us, they took the mindset of I'm gonna go. And either way it go, when I go, I'm gonna be the hardest motherfucker in there. But when I go, I'm gonna be prepared to be in there. I'm going. Everybody took the fucking L of I'm going. Nigga, when I stood on the block with all them niggas that I used to be on Roof Street with, it was 30 of us standing on the block. And most of them agreed with the fact that they were going somewhere, someday. And when they went and then they got out, it was like these niggas graduated from college and had some type of degree because we was doing parties and celebrating them and shit because that nigga just got out. So it was a
man.
sense of accomplishment.
That's what it be though, man. I stayed in the streets 20 summers, so doing bullshit. They finally call it with my ass, send my ass to prison. That's what it be like, man. Either street things gonna happen to you. Either gonna die, you gonna get strung out on your own supply, or you gonna go to prison. I choose prison because shit, you could come back from that shit.
Yeah, and really, you was so motherfucking arrogant with your shit and so selfish, self-centered. You was an ugly ass person when it came to money because motherfuckers felt like you was supposed to be this fuzzy ass, give all your shit away to a nigga. You know what I'm saying? And they didn't realize what you went through or what you gone through to become who the fuck you was or to obtain the type of money that you even had. So everybody felt like you were supposed to be some fuzzy ass nigga that gave them everything. Every bitch that came to you felt like you were supposed to take care of them and provide for them, and they ain't have to do shit. And that's part of the that's part of the reason you had the way that you had about yourself. You know, people don't understand that although we come off cocky and arrogant, it's because we know who the fuck we are, we know what we bring to the table, and we know what it is that we want. But the people around us become jealous of us, because that's one thing you gave off, was this cockiness and this arrogance. You know what I'm saying? And then you a fat nigga that got shit, and then any bitch that any other nigga will want, you can have too. You know what I'm saying? So it wasn't like you came from a place of lack. And then every nigga really wanted to be you. Like when you pull up in your shit, the Cinnamon 72. When you pull up in the Cinnamon 72 on the Gold D's and shit, right? Niggas see you, niggas come to your car, they looking at your car, they want your car. They want to be you. You know what I'm saying? And then when a nigga want to give you a sob story about why you should put him on or why you should let him be you, you know what I'm saying? You're not feeling that shit. And you didn't get that shit off. If you was a teddy bear ass, soft ass, give away all your gifts ass nigga, it would have been different. But because you didn't have that, that's the way that shit was interpreted. And so as you move through that shit, it was all that hate and that envy of motherfuckers wanting something to happen to you, or wanting to see you, you know, off your shit, or wanting to see you away from your shit. You know what I'm saying? That ultimately like kind of drove your universe into that. You know what I'm saying? Because you ain't got motherfuckers that's really around you that want to see you be successful. You got motherfuckers that's around you that really envy who the fuck you is. And then because of the fucking aura that you have and the way that you carry yourself, it intimidates them to the point to where it causes this little bit of envy to where a motherfucker really don't want to see you. You know what I'm saying? So when you get locked up, they're like, yo, you know that nigga got locked up? Yeah, you know, I was with the nigga when it happened, but you know, I'm out of it, but that nigga still there.
Yeah, lying like a motherfucker.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's how that go though. That's how that go.
Hey yo, and let me tell you this though. You know, you might be in your feelings one day and shit and be thinking like that was your greatest moment. You know what I'm saying? But really that was like the building blocks to your greatest moment. Your life was re-engineered. It was engineered backwards. So you got to enjoy all of that shit. You know what I'm saying? And then all of the bullshit that come along with it, so that when you achieve this next level, that you have that wisdom. You know what I'm saying? And then you can turn around and you can teach that lesson. And then you can be more humble in yourself so that you don't offend and afflict so many people. Because I too am a Libra, and I'm like you, I'm your nephew. I cause a lot of intimidation on men because it's a lot of things that I do. You know what I'm saying? And then I'm a man about my shit. I'm not no bitch. Yeah, and don't play no bitch shit with me. I'm not the put the finger in the nigga ass type nigga. You see what I'm saying? So when a lot of shit go on and I'm a man and I stand on my shit, I create a lot of envy because it's a lot of places that other niggas would yield and bend or they would subject themselves to that I wouldn't. You know what I'm saying? And then it's women that I have, you know, another nigga look at and he be ready to give his life to this bitch. And me, you know, if she say the wrong shit, I'll put that bitch out of my car and I don't give a fuck how far she gotta walk. You know what I'm saying? For real. I done put a bitch out, hey, and made that motherfucker walk to the crib. And I know she had about a good 2-mile walk, nigga, and get to the crib and realize 40 degrees in Dallas is cold as fuck. I'm like, damn, she was in like a tube top and some little booty short. I know that bitch is froze. You know what I'm saying? But at the same time, I know I did that. And then I came home. Remember when Auntie Margie died?
Yeah.
Yeah. When I came home, they had a whole fucking like kumbaya for my ass and shit. Then everybody wanted to tell me how they was afflicted by some shit I done did.
What a way to spend my last day.
Sensitive.
My fault. My bad. I hit the button by mistake. And you said what now?
I said you know, my sisters and cousins and shit, everybody pulled me to the side and wanted to tell me about how insensitive I am and how I hurt their feelings at some point, you know, and you know, it made me want to change my ways and shit. And then like after like my mom and my sisters and shit had this whole little kumbaya moment, and then I had my daughter and shit. Then I went on this whole, you know, let me treat women better. Let me try to understand. Let me, you know, give them more time. Let me be more patient, you know, and you know, quit being this hard man, because these women they're being hurt and they're being wounded by it, and I'm sorry for it. Fast forward to now, what I realize is a lot of these women, they want beta males. They want niggas that's gonna kumbaya with them. They want to talk to me about they nail color and shit. Bitch, I don't give a fuck about your nail color. Just when you wrap your motherfucking paws around my motherfucking dick and you go, I'm worried about that. Can you do that? You know what I'm saying? I don't give a fuck about the other shit. I'm not the one to sit there and, baby, should I wear this dress? Is this dress? Bitch, you look good in all the dresses. Bend the fuck over the bed. You know what I'm saying? I'm an alpha sigma male. You know what I'm saying? I'm born to be a leader. I'm a hunter. I go out there, I get my shit, and I come back. I'm not your beta male. I don't want to sit there and talk about your toe color. I'm not finna paint your fucking toenails for you and shit. I'm not finna fucking sit here and play in your fucking hair. I'm not your fucking gay ass homeboy. You know what I'm saying? I'm your man. I don't want to be your fucking friend. You know what I'm saying? Oh, my friend, he gonna be my best friend. Bitch, I don't want to be your best friend. Because the shit that you can do with your best friend, you can't do with me because I'm your motherfucking man. So you cross me and you do some shit that you thought that was cool that ain't cool, I'm gonna let you know as your man, I'm not with that. As your best friend and your homeboy and shit, I gotta let you get away with that type of shit because you're not my woman. But if you're my woman and I'm your man, then I gotta conduct myself as your man. And there's certain shit that I'm not gonna buy. You're not gonna disrespect me, and you're not gonna talk over me when I'm talking. You're not gonna put your fucking hands on me. You're not gonna take from me. You know what I'm saying? You're not gonna tell me what the fuck I'm gonna do, and I'm not gonna follow you nowhere. You know what I'm saying? Unless it's to the bedroom. You know what I'm saying? And I don't share shit with another motherfucker unless it's a bitch. You know what I'm saying? And with that shit to being said, you know, even there's a respect that goes along with that. I'm not cool with everything, but these women now, they want these beta males that, oh baby, you know, I'm cool with everything. You can have whatever you want. Take all my money. Buy everything that you need. I just want to keep you happy. A happy wife means a happy life, right? Nah, fuck, I'm the prize. I know who the fuck I am. God gave us anarchy. You know what I'm saying? He gave us levels to this shit. You know what I'm saying? There's God, there's man, there's woman, and then there's child. God talks to man talks to woman talks to child. God don't talk to woman. He don't bypass man and talk to woman. Don't do that. You know what I'm saying? Nowhere in the fucking world it said that. We allowed women to start being evangelists and preachers and pastors because we can't say that they don't have a connection to God as well. You know what I'm saying? Because if they're women based on their sexuality, or no, not sexuality, but based on their sex. So we can't say that they don't have a connection to God based on their sex. You know what I'm saying? They give birth to all mankind. Woman is something, and them show someone on this planet that is the mother of all creation. But God speaks to man, and so man, the only thing God has to do is give man purpose. Once God talks to man about purpose and finds divine purpose, then he's on with his purpose. No woman that ever be with that man should be with that man without purpose. She's only there to be his helpmate. So whatever your purpose is, your woman should be helping you with that purpose. If she's not helping you with that purpose, she's only satisfying your flesh, but she's not helping you with your purpose. If she's not helping you become a greater man, if you don't look at yourself and you see yourself excelling or becoming more powerful or prominent because this woman is with you or behind you or standing next to you, but she's never supposed to be in front of you. You're never supposed to be following that woman. And I know that. I don't follow, it's not that I don't follow a woman because she is a woman, I don't follow a woman because God has already given me my journey. And for me to stray off my path for a woman, I will be straying off my path that God has given me and the purpose that God has given me to follow a woman. And if you don't remember shit about the motherfucking Bible, there was a little story about the Adam and Eve motherfuckers. You know what I'm saying? And Eve got Adam to eat the apple, and that's why we fucked up, right?
Absolutely. Man,
Woman will get you to stray off the path.
For an hour and a half, man. Give me some closing remarks, man. This motherfucker, close remarks and get up out of here, man.
What, nigga? Don't eat the goddamn apple. Happy motherfucking birthday.
Thank you.
52nd.
It's over, man. My birthday over with. My birthday it's past 12 o'clock.
Yeah, well, nigga, you ain't have to say that. Nobody on the show know that.
Into another program.
All the people out there in La La Land don't know that. But today was your birthday, and we giving you your flowers today, man. You're an incredible human being. I love you. You have been a great uncle and shit. You have definitely did so many things in my life to help me become the man that I am. And if you're proud of me at any place or in my life and shit, know that you had a hand in that. You know what I'm saying? I have some of the greatest memories of you. You know what I'm saying? You have never taken from me, but you have given to me so much that I could never repay you for all the gifts that you have given me. I appreciate you in your life and where you at today. And I tell you, your greatest days are ahead of you. And this is your 52nd birthday. You're 52 years old today. You know what I'm saying? So with that being said, you know, we have done some incredible things, and you have done some incredible things by even living this long. And I grant you another 52 years. You know what I'm saying? So maybe 104, you be ready to go. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So with that being said, those are my last words, man. I love you and I appreciate you from the bottom of my heart. I thank you for bringing me onto this platform and giving me a voice. I thank you for believing in me. I thank you for everything you ever done for me, knowing and not knowing. Love you.
Yeah, man, love you too, man. Shit. Y'all already know what I'm gonna say. Stop falling for banana and tailpipe smoking mirrors bullshit. Hood gotta say the hood. See, we off this motherfucker. Peace.
Yeah. Thinking to myself, like, what the fuck is going on? Asking God for help, like, what the fuck I'm doing wrong? He ain't giving me no answers, I figured it out myself. Got tired of asking questions, I'm tired of looking for help. Man, I can't win for losing, I'm steady taking these losses. Had to bury greed and cheat, same week, 2 different coffins. Man, that shit'll traumatize you when it ain't trying to. Everybody shedding tears, you trying not to cry too. They say they feel my pain, but they don't know how much I'm hurting. Mama told me pray, it usually helps, but it ain't.